First, simmer down. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sure that you're all very familiar with what's been happening in the news with Letitia James and Trump and a bunch of other stuff. Guys, listen to me. I don't care how you vote. This is not political. This is not meant to be on one side of the aisle or the other. We're just looking at body language. And today, I want you to see what cortisol does to your body and watch what stress does to somebody. Here we go.
Letitia James.
Oh, come on. We're in a house of God.
There were 4 things that just happened. I'm going to break them down for you one at a time. Watch this.
Letitia James.
First thing is you notice she is smiling. She's happy. This is an honor for her. But watch how quickly it changes.
Oh.
Immediately her face changes. Notice that the smile is gone. I want you to watch what she does over the next 3 or 4 seconds as she does a full scan of the room looking for threat. This is what happens when your body is preparing to go into fight or flight. You start looking for threat. It's called an assessment. Now watch her eyes.
Oh, come on. We're in a house of God.
Did you catch that? There's something else that you may have missed. I want you to watch her mouth.
We're in a house of God.
What you'll see is that she's shaking her head. She's doing what's called an exaggerated mouth shrug. And this is also part of an exaggerated down mouth expression. It can be unhappy, despondent, depressed, angry, or in this case, tense. Now let's watch what happens as she goes a little bit further and people start to boo even louder. Watch what she does with her hands.
First, simmer down. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for getting it out of your system.
In body language, what she's doing is called a regulator. And the point of a regulator in body language is to either regain control of a situation or maintain control of a situation. So this is a way for her to get back into control over the boos. And in this case, she's doing the simmer down, which all of her parents have done before.
Simmer down. Simmer down. Simmer down.
Now we're going to see the stress really ramp up because there's going to be a lot more chanting and you're going to see her body going through the motions of what people do when they're dealing with a lot of cortisol.
I want to thank all of the fire marshals who are being promoted today.
Notice here her eyes are closed. This is called closed eye talking. It doesn't happen for a long period of time when she does it here. Sometimes people close their eyes and they speak like this for a long period of time. She's using it as a buffer to gain a couple of seconds, but also when you're closing your eyes, you're either trying to keep something out or keep something in. And with what she's going through with the cat calls and the boos, she's going to lose her train of thought a couple of times. She's going to stammer a little bit vocally, and you'll see that. So she's using the eyes closed or the closed eye talking form of communication so that she can keep her mind straight. Watch how many times she does closed eyes just for about a half a second when she's speaking over the next few seconds. Watch and count them.
I want to thank you. You have worked with me as a member of the City Council, investigating a number of fires in central Brooklyn, and I thank you. I want to thank all of the members of EMS, particularly during these challenging times as you deal with individuals who are struggling with mental illness, and I have seen you all throughout the city of New York.
That's right. If you were keeping track, it was 6 times in 22 seconds. Now as it ramps up even more, I want you to watch her blink rate. Your eyes are a definite form of communication that many people don't even know about. When you're super interested in something, like you're watching a movie that you cannot get enough of and you're enthralled, you may only blink 3, 4 times in a minute. But if you are stressed out, if you have anxiety through the roof, if cortisol is running through your body, which is a stress hormone, your blinking can even increase up to 10 times, maybe 20 times. It depends on how nervous or stressed out you are. I'm going to give you an example of her. Watch how well she keeps her eyes open, how few times she blinks when she's getting good or positive feedback from the crowd.
someone who is known.
It took her 16.17 seconds to blink once because she was getting positive affirmation from the crowd. Now let's watch how many times she blinks in that same 16 seconds when there's stress happening and she's not getting positive feedback.
I want to thank Commissioner Kavanaugh and Chief Hodgins for that recognition. And today we are making history.
Did you catch it? 17 blinks in 16.17 seconds. That's around 76 blinks per minute. The average blink rate for people when they're not stressed out and they're not super excited about anything is about 15 to 20, sometimes up to 24 times per minute. I'm going to tell you to do this experiment. Watch one of your friends. Watch how many times they blink if nothing weird is going on. Count for about 10 seconds and then times that by 6. That'll give you basically how often they blink. Remember, average is somewhere between 15 and 24 times per minute. And then watch how many times they blink in a stressful situation, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, you guys, do me a favor. If you're still here, click on one of these other videos, and I will be back very soon in the next video.